Hey guys, Mike back with you again here on another episode with Bodine Farms. Hey, listen, so we've got a situation happening right now that I'd like to bring you guys along with here and show you some real life things here on the farm. A little bit different than the ongoing day that you guys have seen in some of our previous videos. However, I do want to warn everybody, this may be content that that you're not okay with, and so I'm going to walk you through what's happening, what I'm getting ready to do, and that way you guys can kind of make your decision on whether you want to continue to watch. I'm going to try to keep it as PG as I can. So here's what happened. Yesterday we had a sow go into labor, stall number 6, big red hairy stall here. So she had one piglet during the day, and everything looked normal, so I left her alone. Come back several hours later, and she hadn't pushed out anything else. Kind of looked like she was in a little bit of distress, so I kind of had to make a call, or am I going to go in and check? Should I just leave her for a little while longer? End result was we just went ahead and got everything ready and went inside and ended up finding a baby. So she had a piglet that was lodged completely within its stomach, just folded right over. It was lodged into her hip bone in such a way that she'd have never gotten it out, and it was hard for me to get it out. And but as she kind of released and allowed me to, kind of ease pressure and things like that, we worked it really slow. I was able to unfold the piglet and then easily kind of slowly remove it out. And of course it died on me. So in the meantime, I had felt in the right horn there, I had felt another piglet where, I could feel the head and I can feel little ears, and I didn't feel any movement, and it was kind of like the head was just breached over the cervix. So I was kind of confident that one there was probably had suffocated in some type of way and suffered something there too, and had was dead. And that was the case. So we had sat last night, and after had gotten the one out, we went ahead and we sat and allowed her to see what she was going to do. She was able to push that one out, and it was dead. So after that, just kind of sat with some more time. The canal was clear, when we went in, and everything was good. So, I just made the decision to go ahead and leave her alone to get her calmed down. We're out here early this morning, and she's past 4, but she definitely has more in her. I actually had estimated this sow to probably likely have anywhere from 12 to 15 piglets easily. And yesterday when I was actually inside of her canal, on the left horn there, I was able to actually feel piglets moving around. So I knew there were some alive. But obviously this morning I'm coming out, she has not passed, I don't think she's cleared the entire right horn. I do not see a placenta. I don't even see a sign of placenta. She's been laying here. I did get her up and I got her moved to go ahead and drink some water. So the next step here today is I've made a decision again. We're going to put on another glove, and we're going to go back into her just to see that part of that hip could be creating a problem for her now at her size. So I want to go back in, and I just want to make sure that that's clear, and that's not the issue of pushing something out. But I do think that we're continuing to have a problem here. So now that I've explained that, guys, I am going to put the camera here on her. I don't think I'm going to do a real close up for you guys, but you'll kind of be able to see what I'm doing. So if this is something you guys don't want to see, if you're squeamish, you don't want to do this kind of stuff, listen, I understand, guys, but definitely if you can, hit that subscribe button and follow along with us on some other videos. So we're going to go ahead and get gloved up here, get lubed up. I also have some oxytocin. We're going to give her half a cc after we get done, which is going to help her continue to want to push again. I think just going up in her is going to want to make her, it's going to want to make her push either way. But so we're going to give her some oxytocin to get that process started after everything's clear. And let's just hope for the best here. Looking to save the sow for sure. Save as many piglets as we can, if it's even possible at this point. And let's just see where we get at, guys. So here we go. So I've got a clean bucket of warm water with me, just outside this stall here. We're going to take a rag and we're going to clean around her backside here. We'll do that first. Trying to keep this glove here as clean as I can. We're also going to lube it up with just a simple lubricant. And I will tell you guys that I'm a pretty big guy. Normally on most of our new gilts that are coming in, and even some 2-year-olds, most times I can't actually do this process myself. I have gotten my daughter to do it in the past, and there actually are some sows, even though they're big, that I can't do this with either. But after last night, I determined that we were good to go. She has a large canal opening here, so I was able to fit within inside of her pretty decently. No part of this is comfortable either, so for either of us. So at least I have you guys on video in case she decides to kill me. She decides that this is my day, and it's not her day. That's a joke, of course, but in all seriousness, she might not like this. Which I don't blame her. I'm not too keen on it myself. So we're putting this glove on, commonly used in our cattle operations sometimes here for AIing. And of course, when things like this happen, 2 gloves on. This is just a regular K, should I say that? Should I say the name? It's a lubricant. Let's just say it like that. It's just a regular lubricant. Something that's going to be safe for the pig. Safe for me. I want to make sure we get completely lubed up here. And I'm going to go ahead pretty far here, so I do want to get lubed all the way up. All right, we are slippery. All right, let's see if she's laying in a position that I can do this. And actually, it's not very great, so we're going to need to move her. Mama, you think you can get up, baby? Come on. Come on, I know. Come on. Come on. You're all right. Come on. I'm just going to grab this bucket here for a little bit of safety. Come on. Come on. Right. I do believe we're going to be able to make this work. I have to. I'm going to re-lube up a little bit more. So when we go in, I'm going to kind of cup in, Work my way in very slowly. Just working in real slow. She's pushing against me. And she's getting ready to put me in the wall. I don't think I'm going to do this. You don't want to know what just happened right there. So her cervix is still open, and we do have a piglet in the canal, but very, very hard to get it. I know, baby, I know. I'm trying to let her relax. She's pushing. So from what I can feel, these babies are having a hard time. She's pushing right there and are closing. Again, I'm just letting her relax, honestly. That's what I'm doing. I know that this is not comfortable for her because my hand is tight within her hip bone there, within that opening. I know. If I could get this one out for you, I think you could push the rest of them. So she just, it's too, I think it's too uncomfortable on her right there. We definitely have a baby at the canal, definitely did. Limp, no movement at all. I can feel her push, and at the same time, she's closing a little bit. And I think that it's closing off a little bit there, what it feels like, to where that piglet is just not able to come out. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna try this again. We have a good position. Got a good position, but she's tight. She's tightening up. It's very possible I'm not even really going to be able to get this out of here. Unfortunately. I can tell by the positions. And this is just working it real slow. It's not comfortable to her. I know it's not. Probably should have cut this tail off. So I'm really lubed up. I mean, I'm going in very easily. Very easily. You guys see her pushing against me. She's hot. I can tell you, she's running the fever. There's that's for sure. I am through Mexico. Now we. Okay. She's trying to open her. Oh, she's pushing. She's trying to push this one out. All right, so it's caught on her hip bone. I can tell you. I know, baby. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't. I mean, we're going to do this. I know. We're going to get this one out for you. It's got a smell to it also. All right. So this baby, now that she's repositioned, is stuck in her hip again. Same thing as the other. Folded as well. There's a pocket. There's actually a pocket on the right side in between her bone. The piglet is in that pocket, and she's pushing it, and I can see why she cannot get it across. I'm trying to get my hand and just trying to do it without her. I'm trying to let her ease up, so I'm not doing it quickly. Okay. What I'm trying to do is actually get my hand underneath of this baby. All right, we're going to take a break here. She has. I know, baby. I know. I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can. This baby is very, very hard to grab. I don't even know if one of our pulling tools would work in a position. So I think I just got it pushed straight. Not 100% sure on that. There's, she's got fluid. I needed to just let that pass. I can't do anything with it. So I'm just going to try this again. I'm really hoping to get this for her because she's definitely running a fever. We're gonna have to treat that. Okay, we're in. And this is pressure for her, I'm sure. I am trying to do everything that I can not to damage her walls, anything in her area here. And again, I'm not a vet guy, so this is just going strictly on feel and she's trying to push it, and she's getting it up. Baby. This baby is still folded in half. Folded in half. I'm gonna have to let her push a little bit here. She has not passed it any further. Boy. So she has pushed it up a bit, but it's continuing to get stuck. The fact that the baby's dead is it's not helping her. The baby's not trying to move out, so it's not helping her at all. It's just super uncomfortable for her. I wish I really wish that I could get this unfolded. I'm through the cervix. I just can't get no further. I just can't get any further. So I'm making an attempt to switch arms here to see if I can't grab that easier. Because from where it is actually at currently, it's up in this, it would be up in that side. So we're cleaned off, we're lubed up. All right, guys, wish me luck here. Oh, you know, probably should have took this wedding ring off. Oh boy. All right. It's in a latex glove, so. So as we're slowly going in, she's pushing against me, so it's just trying to work in slowly. Again, trying not to damage anything. Although I do feel like there's already a little bit of rips here. We will call this pig after this, out of the herd. But we are going to try to save her right now. So I've got a hold of it. I'm waiting for her. I want to wait for her to push. It is likely to hurt her a little bit because it's not unfolded. But I don't want to let go. I want her to push. Come on, Mama. She's closing. I can tell you, she's trying to close in hard. She's trying to close in very hard. Okay, we did get him out of there. She was able to push him the rest of the way. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit here. Again, guys, what was happening, this, ideally you want that guy to come out, straight on. He was completely lodged like this, okay? Completely lodged like this in the upper right-hand side of her hip. So it was hitting a bone every single time she went to go push. So this is what I was trying to do. I was trying to unfold him while I was in there, which was really hard. So what I was doing was I was trying to get my hand under his head, which is really tight in there, real tight. So I'm trying to get my hand under the head, and what I was trying to do was kind of lock with my ring finger and my pointer finger here underneath here, because this is all I could grab, and try to ease that guy straight, and that's what I was doing. She was actually able to make the final push to push him out. He is dead, guys. It's I don't think he had a chance in there. Umbilical cord looks like it's been off for some time, maybe severed as it come through and got caught up. Hip bone of him is broke. So unfortunately for the baby, but this is a big step here for Mama, and we're going to do our best to get her back right. So I'm going to put all this stuff down, guys. I'm going to get cleaned up. All right, guys, if you've stuck with us here through this, you guys can tell I'm sweating, and it's like 30 degrees outside. I don't know. She is hot. So next steps are we're going to let her be for a little bit. It is an extremely stressful situation for her. It's stressful for me too, honestly. Just because I don't like having to do these types of things, but it's going to be crucial to save her life. I still don't know where we're going to end up with that, to just be very honest and clear with everybody, because she still has hurdles ahead of her here. She's got to pass, if there's any more in that right horn, she's going to have to pass the rest of those babies. She's going to have to pass the placenta out of there. Then she's going to start on that left side. I could tell by feeling in there that those babies haven't even started. I did not go far enough to see if there was any moving around. I just don't want to add any other stress, any extra stress to her. So we're going to get cleaned up. We're going to chill out. We're going to let her sit. I am really, really hoping that that right horn is cleared and that she's going to pass her placenta at this point, because from what I can tell on her opposite side, that pocket is not there. She's going to lay on that side, and I think it's going to push that pocket out. But either way, that's kind of where she's at right now. So I will keep you guys posted here on how she makes out and how the process continues. So guys, let's just go over exactly here what I'm experiencing and what I'm feeling here. So inside of the pig, basically you have the vulva, okay, the entrance coming in, and these guys are what we call horns that are in. In these horns, she's going to have her babies, okay? So she's going to have her babies here, and she's going to have her babies over here. Okay, so what's happening, and then this, this basically opens up in here. So, and this is what I'm feeling. So this is kind of a good picture drawing of what's happening. So basically, this baby that's being pushed through her opening here, but as it was folded, was in a pocket in her hip right here, okay? So that's exactly how the baby was. What was making it hard is that I was having to come through here, try to get my hands up underneath of this, which is extremely tight, and I mean tight. So what I was trying to do is just kind of use my fingers and just kind of feather back. Just kind of feather back, and what I was trying to do is get this piglet straightened out, okay? That's what I was wanting to do. It was hard, and at the same time, she's, all of the muscles that are in this area right here, she's contracting and holding tight. So what I was trying to do is when she released her pressure, that's when I was slowly moving in. And then once I got my hand to this cupped area here, I was able to start kind of working in real slow to try to get it in. I'm glad that I changed position and changed arms there, because it was easier for me to get my other hand underneath. And I still have my ring, by the way. But anyway, I was able to get that, get my hand underneath just enough to keep feathering it back to where I was able to go ahead and push this through and kind of straighten it out. And then from there, I left my hand underneath of this piglet. And then what I did was I allowed her, through her contractions, to push me in that piglet out of the hole here. So if this gives you guys a pretty good idea exactly what was going on and what I was feeling inside of there, this is about the best diagram that I can give you guys. Hey guys, I'm out here. It's the next morning, and figured I wanted to bring you guys back and give you an update on the sow. So good and bad news. The good news first, I suppose. The good news first is that we did reach out to the vet, by the way, and actually he didn't even recommend giving an antibiotic yet. Suggested that it was basically rise in temperature due to what the process. So that's cool. Glad and then guys, that's exactly why, as a farmer, we're, we can be hands-on. We're good at hands-on, but that's why we rely on our veterinarians, because they know all the logistics of what needs to be done afterwards, right? So we're doers. We're the working bees here, but it's nice to have that, and it's, it's surely beneficial. So anyway, after reaching out to him, actually even suggested to give more oxytocin than what we had given because of her body weight. Got the oxytocin into her. Left her for a few hours, and honestly, she wasn't really doing much through the night. Sometime here early hours this morning, coming out here this morning here, she has passed what looks like to be in count the entire left horn there and the placentas. So it looks and it appears that all of the babies are out, and she is not in as much distress as she was the other day. She is tired and wore down, but her breathing is a lot better, and even to just touch her, her temperature has come down. So that is all a plus. The upside to that is it looks like the sow is going to live through this horrible process that's happened, and things that go down on the farm here. So the bad news. The bad news about it is that the majority of those piglets that were in there had actually started to rot and decompose. So none of them made it. They're all dead. And I'm guessing it's, just the process when it started, when things went wrong. It's just the way it went. I've contemplated to myself that, did I get involved quick enough? Was I there fast enough? It is a hard battle that most of us farmers kind of deal with, because it's just one of the things you kind of recap, and it's like, man, what did I do wrong and what can I do better? And in these situations, where you can't stay up all night long, and even though we were up till wee hours in the morning, checking and stuff like that, I think in the end, it was just the presence of us leaving, matter of fact. Maybe it calmed her down enough. So, guys, there's an upside here. There is a downside, unfortunately, for us. It's 12 lost piglets for us. It's 12 lost piglets of revenue. It's lost revenue with her as a continued sow, and things like that, unfortunately, for the farm. So the farm takes that impact. But on the upside, it looks like she's going to be healthy and ready to go. We will let her get herself back together. We'll recondition her, and then we will sell her into market for sausage hog. But we'll make sure she's healthy and happy before she hits that road. So without going into too much detail on the other end of it, I mean, it is one of those things where these are decisions that have to be made on a farm basis here. So let me turn you guys around. This is likely going to be a long video, so I'm going to turn you guys around. Again, a little bit graphic, but I am going to show you what happened. I'm going to show you some babies here. I'll show you the sow. So if you don't want to see it, turn your head away. And if you do, guys, this is real life. This is what's happening on the farm. All right, so here she is. You guys can see we've got babies laying all over the place here, unfortunately. We're going to get Mama up. We're going to move her over here into this nice clean stall. And then we're going to go ahead and clean up all this mess in here. But she does seem to be doing okay. Come on, girl. See if I can persuade her out of here. Come on. Look, door's open, baby. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna make her mad. She's gonna be so upset with me. You guys can see this here, unfortunately. And it actually looks like even some of these guys were maybe folded up too, and she luckily, here, come on, girl. Come on. No. We're gonna go to the next stall. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on, baby. All right, guys. Well, if you've hung in there with us here on this video, we do appreciate you guys watching, and we hope that you take from it a real life experiences, of what we're dealing with around the farm. If you haven't already, guys, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button there. Hit the like button. Drop us some comments if you want to know a little more. If you've got some questions, or maybe you have some suggestions to make. Until next time, guys, we do appreciate you watching. Thank you.